it's not the end of the world, but like I spent freaking 6 hours and 22 minutes on Instagram yesterday, bro. I feel like absolute shit, bro. I feel like shit. And you know what the sad part is? I spent an hour 30 on YouTube Shorts as well. So I, I freaking got bored of the platform, and so I switched over to YouTube Shorts, which has like more movie clips for me. I don't know. then I then I freaking switched back over to Instagram, and in total, my screen time was like, okay, Instagram only was like 6 hours and 22 minutes, and when you add YouTube Shorts with it, it's like 1 hour 30, so it's almost 8 hours. Fudge me, bro. Fuck me. I said FR. Okay, fuck. Heck, man. Yeah, that's 1/3 of my day, bro. 1/3 of my day. Yesterday I slept 1/3. No, I actually slept like 10 hours. I slept good. I slept good. Okay. But like add on top of that the freaking 8 hours I spent on social media as well and all, and holy shit, bro. That's like my day. And I couldn't meditate because of that. You know, I started scrolling earlier in the day. You know, during the middle part of the day, and so I couldn't meditate. I couldn't do my gratitude journaling, and I couldn't boil my 6 eggs. You know, I eat 6 eggs every single day. I've been doing it for like 2 weeks for the protein and for the health benefits and all. I uploaded a video earlier, by the way. You know, on eating 6 eggs. I think I said eating fucking 6 eggs a day. I don't know. And so I couldn't do any of that. You know, it just sucks, man. And then yeah, so basically what happened was, in my defense, I started off the day a little bit late, you know, than what I usually started off like, and because of that, I missed breakfast in the dorm. And so it wasn't like a normally scheduled day, you know, where I knew that every hour of the day, like what I'm supposed to be doing in this hour. You know, normally I get up, I record the video, I go over to have breakfast. I record the video before I have breakfast. And so yesterday I did the same, you know, I recorded the videos, and then I couldn't really have breakfast in the dorm, so I just went out to get some things from like the grocery store and stuff, buy some milk, you know, some. I already had bread, but I ran out of like strawberry jam, and so I went out to buy some like peanut butter. And so I went out, and on the way I listened to freaking music. I knew I shouldn't have been doing it, but screw me, bro. I discovered the like paparazzi song. I think it's Lady Gaga or something. Demonic shit, but like white girl music is just too good, man. It was just like papa paparazzi. Yeah, but like I was just listening to it on repeat, bro, on repeat maybe, while walking over to the store, you know, and so that put up my dopamine levels up high, you know, and I was just preparing myself for the crash, you know, when I take the headphones off. And so what I did was I bought the freaking milk and bought the peanut butter. I came back, you know, and even while eating the breakfast, you know, even while I was preparing the breakfast, you know, I what I had in breakfast was just like I took a piece of bread, I applied peanut butter on it, I took 3 boiled eggs, and cut them in half, and then I put them on the bread, and I just ate that for breakfast. Boom, and I drank like 2 cups of like high protein milk. It has like 52 grams of protein per like 1 liter of milk. So it was a high protein day, but unfortunately, because of all of that music, I think it's because of all of that music. Let's not be the one to break this all down right now. I'm gonna do that later. But like, and then I just went to the gym because I was like, okay, you know, I gotta go to the gym now. Even in the gym, I listened to music, bro. So it was music from, you know, while I was going out from grocery, music while breakfast, and the music in the gym as well, which I avoid, by the way. I don't like listening to music in the gym. Mid sets, what I do is I just walk in slow motion, bro. Especially in the gym in my university, you know, what I do is I just walk in freaking slow motion, and there is like music in that gym as well, but like yeah, bro, I just do like to do that in between my sets. I don't like to listen to music and stuff. I it does help, you know, with intensity and stuff, and it's fun, but like who's chasing fun, bro? I'm just chasing the pump, bro. Heck yeah. And so yeah, I used to do music in the gym as well. And then when I came down, I was like, okay, now I'm supposed to. I've recorded my video and I've uploaded it, and I've also went to the gym, and now I'm supposed to like do my meditation and gratitude journaling. But the thing is that because I had been setting myself up for like that dopamine peak, you know, I've just been getting dopamine with music and stuff, you know, which I'm not supposed to do. I just like crashed, you know, and now I was supposed to put in hard work, but I was already, you know, in a place of like high dopamine, and so I didn't want to like I just wanted to keep going down the rabbit hole, sadly though. And so I just didn't have enough willpower to do my meditation and gratitude journaling as usual, which I do before the gym, by the way. I do my meditation and gratitude journaling before the gym, but because I was running low on time and I needed to have a bath before Dhuhr, it's complicated, bro. I just decided to switch it the other day. But I couldn't do my meditation and gratitude journaling, and what I ended up doing instead was I went to Instagram and bro, holy shit. I thought to myself, I gotta catch up on the World Cup action, see what the world is saying about the World Cup. Screw this shit, bro. I don't remember 3 reels I saw. Okay, I saw some good memes, bro. I remember laughing and stuff, but like, it's not worth it, bro. Holy shit, man. Now that I think about it, 6 hours and 22 minutes. Almost 8 hours if you count YouTube as well. And so all of that combined, and I can't even recall 3 shorts or 3 reels. That's just messed up, bro. Absolutely ridiculous. And then, now what I had planned was to go over a bunch of reasons as to why this might have happened, And I'm just thinking about these to myself, okay? And I'm just recording this video just for the fun of it, I just just because I can. Boom. Nobody's stopping me from uploading shit to the internet. Heck yeah. And some of the reasons, alright, the first reason that I think this happened was me, bro. Freaking hell, bro. I should have known better, man. Should have known better. I should have just look at my freaking energy, bro. It's all down today because I just got so much dopamine like yesterday. And so I'm just on that, it was like this yesterday. And I left at 11:59. I left Instagram at like 11:59 p.m. I realized like, holy shit, bro, it's freaking 12. I usually sleep by like 11:30 max. And so I was like, holy shit, it's 12, And so I gotta get off this shit. And I hadn't boiled my eggs at that time either, and I didn't even pray Isha. Okay, so I heard the adhan, but I didn't pray Isha, sadly. What the heck, man? And so I prayed Isha then in my room, and then I just went to sleep. But the thing is, I had preparing myself for after that peak, and right now I'm on that way down. But kudos to me for getting up and making this video. This is gonna be a long video. Who cares, man? Who cares? Also, yeah, the first reason is just me, man. Screw me, bro. That's just sad, bro. That's just sad. I should have known better. It's all on me. I'm not gonna blame the old lady at my dorm who gives food. Oh, it's her fault, She freaking whatever, man. And the second reason I believe, okay, now I'm thinking about how I could have prevented it and what are the reasons that I ended up going into this shit. The second reason that I believe strongly influenced me, I'm just being artistically, going into the details because I don't want this shit to happen again. It's like I listen to music, okay? I knew I shouldn't have been listening to music, but on the way. And the thing is, white girl music is just too good, man. It's too good, man. I couldn't once I started listening to it, I just continued listening to it, getting my rise of dopamine. And I listened to it while going to the freaking store, while I was coming back from the store, while I was eating my breakfast, and while I was doing my gym as well. Mind you, this entire period of going to the store from going to the gym, it's 2 hours in total, okay? Going to the store, getting the stuff, coming back, preparing the stuff, eating it, and then changing my clothes and going to do the workout. It's 2 hours in total, and I was listening to music throughout all of this, bro. So, boom, bro, dopamine is going freaking up, bro. Yeah, and then at the end of the day, when that dopamine was high up, and I was listening to it in the gym as well, and then when I came back down, I just wanted to keep that high, as high as possible. And so that is why I freaking went over to Instagram. I was just chasing dopamine like crazy, bro. But what I needed to do in the moment was just realize that holy shit, I'm up high here. I gotta put in some work. Take my dopamine down on purpose. Put some effort into something which is gonna suck, which I know is gonna suck, and it's gonna require a lot of willpower. But what that would have done is me intentionally putting my dopamine down, it would have put it up again a little bit, Maybe not as high up as over here, but I've taken it up the baseline because I would have been okay, now, at least I've done something good. But the thing is, yeah, listen to music, bro. That pretty much screwed me up a lot. And the second one is like willpower. This shit got me at my lowest willpower. Like imagine your willpower like a freaking battery. Okay, when you wake up, your willpower is at 100%, not even 100%, bro. But it's like if you sleep perfectly. Okay, most of us we wake up with like 75, 80. I wake up with 110, bro. No. All right, so it's like at 100, maximum as it is. It's the maximum of what it is when you wake up, and then you use it to do like awesome stuff, which is like recording YouTube videos, doing meditation, doing gratitude journaling, and then you do your gym. You go to the gym and stuff, and then your willpower basically like declines a bit. It just starts to go down because you're using it up to do all of this stuff, which requires energy and willpower. Who the hell gets up and records YouTube videos first thing in the morning? Heck yeah, baby. Yeah, and so it's actually something I learned. Okay, screw that. A lot of people do that, but like, okay, bro, let me just feel good about. Let me just feel good about putting in effort. And what the hell? And so, yeah, it's like you use all of that, willpower and stuff, and your willpower just goes down throughout the day, all right. And so I believe like when I woke up and I recorded the video and I went out to like buy food that use willpower, I don't know, and then came back and I did the gym, and so I think that put my willpower down, and so the thing is, when I came back and I was trying to get in, basically what I was trying to do. Well, when I was thinking about like doing meditation and doing my gratitude journaling, I simply did not have enough willpower in me to do that, especially because I had put myself in a high dopamine state, and coming from a highest dopamine state, to a low dopamine state, it requires a lot of willpower, to change the freaking from having fun and just getting cheap dopamine to actually putting in effort, it requires a lot of willpower to make that change. And so I just did not have enough willpower at the end of the day. This is why I take like naps in the middle of the day, because the easiest way, like the most efficient way to restore your willpower, to take it back up to like the maximum of what it was, is to just take a nap. Just go to sleep in the middle of the day, and that's what I do. Usually, that's why I like skipped meditation and gratitude journaling. I was like, gym is more important, because I have to finish this shit before it's my time, to go to my midday nap. And so, yeah, but what I ended up doing actually was like, I just went on Instagram. I didn't even have the discipline to like go to sleep, okay? Because the way I usually go to sleep in the middle of the day as well, I'm gonna make a separate video about this as well, is like I just opened the book reading app on my phone and I just started reading a book on the warm settings at the lowest brightness, close to low brightnesses. And so that's what, deactivates my brain. It's low, it's not even stimulating, it's like super boring, but what that does is like, it helps me sleep, okay? So putting myself in that boring state of like reading a book requires some willpower as well. And unfortunately, I just did not have enough of it. I just went on Instagram and boom, bro, I did not sleep. I did not sleep, the 2-3 hours that I spend sleeping in the middle of the day, and I wake up automatically like after 2-3 hours, so it is like a nap, timed by my body or stuff. Then I wake up, and then what I do is I just 2-3 hours, and then I wake up. Where the heck was I, bro? Where the heck was I? Meow meow. I'm probably gonna keep this in. I don't have energy to edit this freaking video, bro. I'm on the down. Yeah, so basically what happened was, what the heck was I, bro? Yeah, willpower just went down, bro. Willpower just went down. And another reason that I believe, I didn't even finish my last point about willpower, but I think you get the idea. I think another reason that I freaking fell for all of this shit is because, yeah, it is shit, bro. Because I can't even remember a single reel I saw, bro. Okay, I remember like 2-3, because they were pretty good memes, 2-3 good finds, quality finds. But like, come on, bro, it's not worth the squeeze is not worth the juice. The juice is not worth the squeeze. Okay, bro, my bad. Yeah, another thing is the display on my freaking phone, bro. the thing is, when I open my phone, I just realized this like last night while praying Isha. You know, all good ideas come while you're praying, bro. Even though I'm trying to focus on prayer, like, you know, your mind is working at the back, you know, bringing in good ideas forward. But like what I realized was, oh, holy shit, you know, when I open my phone, I have YouTube along with Instagram and WhatsApp right in front of my phone. All right, and so I was like, holy shit, you know. And I remember reading this. Uh, Everybody's read Atomic Habits, right? Okay, if you haven't, you gotta read Atomic Habits, bro. It's a pretty good book. You'll understand a lot of stuff. And I think one of the rules in Atomic Habits, one of the chapters he dedicated in the book was like, willpower is overrated, and then he said like environment matters more. Environment often matters more. And I just remember seeing that, remembering that. I remember remembering that. Holy shit! And then I was like, oh shit, man! I just have like WhatsApp and YouTube and Instagram on the forefront of my phone, bro. What the heck am I doing? And the way I access like books for reading is I go to the second page, I click my files, and I go to my downloads, and then I open the book I have to read. And so that puts me like, it's, even though it's like easy and stuff, you know, it takes like 3-4 seconds, but just the mental like effort of going through like that and finding the book, it's just like ridiculous. And so what changed, and so okay, I'm just gonna get into the changes that I can make later, and I'm gonna come back to this one. But like what I realized is, holy shit, I just have all of these apps in my front, on the front of my phone, and I'm like using willpower, actively using willpower to like skip over to these and then go over to the books that I'm trying to read. And so but I realized that it should not be like this, you know. I should be making it easier for me to come back to this one. And so I don't think I'm gonna delete Instagram. All right, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna delete Instagram. I'm gonna keep it because sometimes, you know, I like to post on it and stuff, you know, put stories, and yeah. And so right now, let's get to the part that what I'm gonna do about this, bro. I know some of you might be thinking like, oh, it's not the end of the world, you know, stuff like that. And why is this guy so serious about? Okay, I'm just serious about this. Okay, these are my goals. I ain't got to explain to anybody. Let's go. So, so the first thing that I am doing about this is making a freaking YouTube video and putting it on the internet, bro. I'm freaking accepting it, bro. What the hell, man? And so, and the reason I'm making this is to hold myself accountable, you know. And 30 days down the line, I hope to make a video. I am gonna make a video about like, oh, I haven't been on Instagram for like 30 days, you know, a month of no Instagram, and here's how I did it, you know. It's probably gonna be this exact title, and yeah. And so that's why I'm making like this YouTube video. That's the first thing I'm gonna do to hold myself accountable. And then the second thing that I'm gonna do is like, I'm just playing with my sandals, my bad. And then the second thing that I'm gonna do is like journal about this, because I realized that holy shit, I'm actively trying to get off of these apps, but I have like these internal beliefs. You know, I know this, it might sound like autistic and stuff, but it's stuff that I've learned from other YouTube videos as well. You know, other self-improvement stuff as well. I don't watch a lot of self-improvement YouTubers. The only guy I watch is Hamza. You know, Hamza Ahmed. I don't know what you think about him, but I think he's an absolute G, bro. Changed my life. And so that's what everybody says. Hamza changed my life. Yeah, boom. And so, you know, I'm thinking like I'm actively trying to avoid these apps, but I still have these like internal beliefs, you know, when I'm like, oh, I actually have to catch up with the world to see the World Cup situation, because I ended up watching the World Cup final, you know. Spain freaking won, bro. I was supporting Spain, by the way. Let's go. And I was just supporting Spain just because the Moroccan friend I was watching with, he was supporting Messi. He was supporting on Argentina's side, so I was just like, heck, why? I'm just gonna support Spain, bro. It's gonna be fun, you know. If he was supporting Spain, I would have supported Argentina, bro. I was just in it for the rage bait, bro. And so, yeah, where was I? Screw me, bro. Look at this. I'm freaking losing myself in the video. Alright, I gotta think about match. Spain. Yeah. What? I was talking about something, bro. Hey. Yeah, internal beliefs and stuff, yeah. And so he's thinking like, I'm actively trying to like avoid all of this stuff, but I have some like internal beliefs where I have to like catch up with the world, yeah, catch up with the world, you know. And so what I realized is like, holy shit, bro, it's like I gotta destroy these internal beliefs where I believe like I have to do some catching up, or you know, whenever something new happens, you know, I have to learn it from Instagram or stuff, because I legit don't give a shit, bro, about what's going on in the world. The world needs to catch up with me, okay, bro? And so I'm just thinking to myself, like, I got to journal about this stuff and argue about what's going on, some of the stuff I got to remove it from my mind, but like journaling about it. And I think that's the way to go about removing like internal beliefs. You have to like put them out in front of the paper, and you have to just argue with yourself, like, oh, holy shit, it's not this way, Amar, you dumbo. It's actually this way, You gotta, it's not like you have to catch up with the world. It's like you've seen the game already, and so double, what more do you want, Stupid people's opinions on the game and highlights and stuff and messy edits. Sad, messy, and epic Yamal edits. Yeah, that's probably what I was going for. So I have to like destroy some internal beliefs as to, I need to be up to date with whatever is going on, because I really don't have to be, bro. For the longest time, I'm not, bro. I learned, I didn't even, screw me, bro. I didn't even watch the World Cup, bro. I was like, I didn't even watch even a single one of the game, bro. I watched Portugal's game for like a total of 15 minutes. Ronaldo was out. I just felt sad, I was like, okay, whatever, man. But I didn't even see the games, bro. And I was thinking to myself, like, all right, I'll see it from the quarterfinals. No, not from the quarterfinals. I'll see it from the semifinals, And then the semifinals just passed, bro. I didn't even know when the semifinals were, and my friend, even my friends were talking about it and stuff, and I was like talking about, oh, who do you think is gonna win this, that, but I couldn't like talk about the games and stuff because I hadn't seen them. I was like okay, bro, just let me eat my food. What the hell? And so the final came around, and my friend told me like, oh shit, we're gonna watch the final, and I didn't even watch the final, bro. I joined my friend in watching the final at the 90th minute because I realized, oh shit, today's the freaking final. I was like, holy shit. I was like about to go to sleep, and then I realized my Venezuelan roommate, he was watching the match in Turkish commentary. And so I heard it, and I was like, holy shit, is the final going on? Like, yeah, the final is going on, bro. And then I went over to my Moroccan dorm mate, and then we watched the match in Arabic commentary. And he was understanding it, but I couldn't understand shit. But Arabic commentary was, holy shit, bro. It was fun, He switched over to English, and English was just boring, okay? And then he switched over to Arabic, and it sounded just. He was like, I can understand both, so it's for you, man. I was like, bro, just keep it to Arabic. He was like, Messi, la la, yeah, oh, It was freaking fun, awesome to watch, and yeah. So what I'm gonna do is journal about it. And the third most important thing that I think I'm gonna do is gonna have the greatest effect. I think this is gonna have some effect as well. I'm gonna think about my internal beliefs. And I'm gonna think like, why do I feel like I need to catch up with the world? Why is this? It's not supposed to be like this. I'm just gonna journal about it. And then I'm gonna see where I get with this. And I'm gonna let you all know if it works. I have a plan on making a video 30 days down the line. Telling you about what works and what doesn't. And so third thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reconfigure the apps on my phone, which means that I'm just gonna put like my phone has an option which I haven't really been utilizing. It's like I can put the files. I don't know if everybody's phone does that, but I like to think that my phone is special, okay. I can put the files on the home page, as apps, so I can directly click the apps. I'm so freaking dumb for not doing this already. I'm just like thinking right now, I should have done this on day one when I started to read like more books. I'm gonna grab the book and I'm gonna put it at my home page, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put WhatsApp, Instagram, and YouTube on the second page. I'm gonna put them on a second page. I'm gonna put them in a single folder, and I'm gonna name that folder "Fuck You." Maybe not that intense, but I'm gonna be like, I'm probably gonna name that folder. What should I name it? I don't know. Middle finger. And so, yeah, I'm gonna put them in a separate folder. They're gonna be like my distractions or whatever, and I'm only gonna open it. When I open it, I'm like gonna be like, okay, I'm going on the app to actually do something, and I'm gonna do my best to do that stuff. And I'm gonna put the books on the homepage. And I know it might sound extreme and stuff, but what I realized was like, I just have my phone on black and white. Even when I'm recording this video, it's on black and white. Okay, so I'm not seeing colors from my phone just because I'm so concerned about the dopamine and stuff. Yesterday was a rare thing, but like I've avoided this Instagram thing for like, okay, maybe 2-3 times. I've relapsed like this as well. But like it was never this intense. I always just went back to reading my book and stuff. and it worked. Okay, you know, all of this extreme putting my phone on black and white, you know, putting it on freaking airplane mode as well, you know, all of this worked. But the thing is, like, yesterday was a freaking, I don't know, I do not ever want it to happen ever again, you know, even in minor cases now. And so I realized, like, I know it might sound extreme, but holy shit, bro, I am an extreme guy. What the hell? Who the heck wakes up and records YouTube videos first thing in the morning? You know, I've been talking about a topic for like 25 minutes on camera, bro. 25 minutes. Breaking it down in autistic details, bro. Who the heck can do that? Who the heck does that, bro? First thing in the morning. Holy shit. Holy shit. While I have my 6 eggs put for boiling, I just put like 6 eggs for boiling, you know. I actually took them out, you know, but like before this video, you know. I actually boiled 6 eggs. Who freaking does that, bro? You know anybody who eats 6 eggs a day? Holy shit, bro. And what I realized was, like, I am an extreme guy, bro. So like whatever I do to like put all the apps on my phone in the front and put all of the other shit on the back, it's like it's not actually shocking for a guy like me to do, you know, because I actually have my phone on black and white for like 3 weeks, 2 3 weeks at this point. I do all of this weird shit, you know, and so it's like nothing is extreme anymore, you know. It's like whatever I can to get an advantage, you know, into staying away from these apps and stuff, I will, bro. And everything is acceptable, you know. Everything is fair in love and war. Okay, maybe this is not love or war. Okay. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the books as freaking icons on my phone's homepage. You know. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Instagram apps and all at the back of the phone. You know, maybe on the third page. You know, I don't even have the. You know, when I'm talking about pages, I'm like, you know, home page, and you scroll to the right, and there's a second page with all the apps, and you scroll to the right, and third. I don't even have a third page. You know, I don't have a lot of apps, and so what I'm gonna do is, you know, put it on the third page. You know, stay away from me. And yeah, Adam Grant's rule is freaking. I just thought about it like while praying last night. Last night, you know, like holy shit, I have all of these front apps in front of my phone, and if I need to read a book, I'm just making it harder for myself to like go ahead, open the book and all. I'm thinking like, you know, maybe I spent 6 hours just for Allah to teach me this lesson. Screw me, bro. And the craziest part is that I have my phone on black and white, bro. I literally have my phone on black and white to limit the dopamine that I get from these sources, and still I felt prey, bro. Holy shit. And yeah, so I just thought I'd make this YouTube video to hold myself accountable and stuff. It's a pretty long video, bro. Holy shit, 27-minute rant, bro. 27-minute rant. Oof. And damn, I can talk about a topic for like 27 straight minutes. First thing in the morning, with minimal preparation. That's freaking impressive, bro. I'm proud of myself. Feel a little better. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna drink some. I'm gonna do my breakfast now, and then I'm gonna drink some coffee. You know. Yeah. Papa, paparazzi, I'm your little fan, all of you until you love me. Papa. I listened to this song on repeat yesterday. Okay, bye, bro.